Howdy folks and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3. Today we are continuing the Canadian campaign on Hearts of Iron 3 with their Finest Hour expansion pack. Yeah. So, that was an odd intro. Me and a friend are working on a Civil War mod. I announced that earlier today, and I've done almost the entire American side now, or the Union side rather said. I've created the East Iron Brigade containing like the 22nd, 24th, 30th, 19th Indiana. The other were New York regiments, and the was it the 14th and New York State Militia, along with the second. No, sorry, actually, it's the 22nd, 24th, 30th New York, along with the 14th New York State Militia, 2nd United States Sharpshooters. That's in the Eastern Iron Brigade. Now, the Western one had the 19th, as I mentioned, Indiana, along with the 2nd, 6th Wisconsin, and another Wisconsin, can't remember which one, and then finally the Michigan, 24th Michigan. So, and then I've also done the Excelsior Brigade with all the 70th, 71st, 72nd, 73rd, 74th, New York State Militia. That was, by the way, Skype or Steam. I'll fix that later if it returns. Then I did the Irish Brigade with the 63rd, 69th, 7th New York Heavy Artillery, 88th, and the was it the 28th or 24th? I can't remember, something like that. There's so much going on in my head. So that's something we're working on, which is really interesting. And we're also working on the Confederates, and it's gonna have like 1860s to 1870s span, and it's also gonna be like new old technology, other types of unit handling and all that. So that's really cool. But welcome back. Down here, things are looking pretty good. I'm a bit worried though that the Americans aren't going to be able to hold on to this too well. So, I mean, I don't know where I want to bet my money. Like, I'm hoping that this ends up well, but down here, I mean, this here is a very promising front. I just took a look at the map while I was earlier today. Actually, I haven't played anything, but I was modding. I was taking a look at the map, and you know, it looks very promising. I'm wondering if I shouldn't send them there. You know, I have a very strong feeling that they will perform excellent there, because there's mostly only militia down there, and it will be a complete sweep. Clean sweep, as we like to call it. So we're gonna rebase down here in Rio de Janeiro, spend the night in Rio, get down busy. Ooh, 2nd Infantry Division shattered. 2nd Canadian Infantry Division shattered down here in Maku, whatever that was. That's over here, isn't it? Yes. Actually, some said that the Iraqis could hold this off. And by the way, I do want to tell you guys, if you're still listening, I read all of your comments. I really do. I read everything. I don't reply to everything. I try and do my best to reply to things, but I really fucking read all your comments. As insane as it sounds, and as many as I get, I really do. Sorry about that. And most of them are really good feedback. Not all of them, I can't say all of them are, but a lot of them are some really good feedback. Okay, the Americans are doing pretty good here. They're restocking their supplies and sending out their troops again. These guys are fairly okay in stats. Anyhow, and it's really nice to do. So a lot of people said like Iraqis here can hold this. They've got good divisions. The French are even here, and I don't know, doing all kinds of stuff. So they can, you know, sort that out themselves, and the Bulgarians won't put in a massive offense since they don't have enough troops to support that. They're still dealing with Turkish militia that's uprising in their country, and the Italians can probably hold it, for what I know as well. So the UK, on the other hand, look at the amount of troops they have here. Ironside is like, oh my god, this is like probably 500,000 troops right there. That's some serious damage if you send that in somewhere. I mean, if you send it down here, this Indian theater would be cleaned before you know it. So these guys are being sent down. I'm not against that at all. Did my guys arrive in Rio? Yes, they did. Are they fine, though? Yes, they are. They didn't take any damage by any patrol boats or anything like that. That's what I'm scared of the most. It literally scares the shit out of me. I think it should be a fairly safe transit straight here now. We're going to rebase it and then just move up from the south peak. I can only hold my thumbs. I'm gonna save here, and like if that fleet gets killed or destroyed, I'm just gonna like go outrageously mad. Military warfare researched. How's it looking here with the production? Yes, we'll get that one done and send it back. No, we can't really do anything with that. By the way, intelligence-wise, nah, looks good. Technology, I'm losing tons because I'm sharing like stuff with people that don't really need it. So I'm gonna stop sharing with these guys, the UK and France, and I'll have like 10 in, or like not 10, but I'll get a boost, almost 10. So that gets a boost there. Boom. I really gotta amp it up in armor as well. They arrived safely. Ooh, yeah, they'll arrive safely. If they make it there, it's a little short run. If the Germans arrive here, it's fucked, it's fucked, it's fucked. Ooh, they made it there in time and safely as well. 4th Corps, you have the order to take and hold Hyderabad for now. That is your assignment. Get to it and sort it out. I'm gonna park the Navy here in Chittagong. Fucked up name, but that'll do them well. Oh, and wait a minute. Actually, before you do that, root these motherfuckers out down here first. So surround this bitch. Actually, they're not even gonna care about it. That's what I find the funniest about this. Uprising where? Where the fuck would I? Why would they tell me about an uprising? Over here? Probably, yeah. Oh, look at that. No. Luxembourg's back in the game. That was not where I was. Okay, these guys are holding on to this flank for now. They're looking good up here as well, gotta say. Ooh, the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division has been deployed. 8-9, that's bloody good. 15,000 men as well. Ooh, cannot say that that's good, bad at all. That is actually smackingly well. Doing everything we can here. Still think it's time for some more transport ships. That is really all I can say and do at this very stage, as long as we doesn't lose too much of that stuff. Pull these guys back home, pick up the 3rd, and then send them back. Actually, we do want to be a bit careful with what we do. Oi, 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 oi. Return. I'll send the 2nd transport. That should be able to carry it. If it doesn't, then it'll just merge up with the rest that gets produced at the moment. So, yes. Did we lose? Did we have to retreat there? That's embarrassing, isn't it? I find that fucking embarrassing. Come on, guys. Actually, I think I'm not gonna let this guy control. Because he ruins so much shit. And I'm not gonna be playing at the 5th speed either. And he's not gone. But we're not gonna let him get away. I swear to God, Harris is gonna crush this dick. There we go. He's not gonna crush his dick, no. If that's what you thought. Ooh, massive troop transits. Yeah, India's screwed. America's blasting in here with the Manchukuo and Menguku. They're doing absolutely fantastic. And I think it's time we just gotta pick like a city here. UFA, UFA, and just have like, I want these guys to get there. Nationalist China. Yeah, they're probably gonna be sending troops. I mean, they have troops up here, don't they? Yeah, they do. Look at that. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. And now this guy arrived down here. Well, he still has his troops here. Slow fucker. I'll tell you that. And we have like the return of the king down here. The 2nd Infantry Division. I'll give that one of the motorized in it, and it'll probably even perform better. Like that. It's a bit unfair to have 15,000 men in one unit. I reckon we could break off the HQ real easy. Or just do like a complete surround of it. We gotta save off them though, because I have been crashing before. Like previous episode, I crashed like 5 times. Not gonna lie, crashed like 5 times. So I pretty much knew what was gonna happen. Minor changes, and that made me fucking insane. I have never freaked out that much over something like that. That was complete brain freeze in the max to the max. Getting pissed as hell stuff. Hopefully they can hold this. They should just spearhead themselves through the whole thing. Just crush all resistance. Look at that. Yeah, they're a bit out of supplies. I guess they could say that. Who would need the help here? Actually, I think a nation that really could need some Lend-Lease right now. It's not America. But you gotta find out. It's probably Menguko. Well, we'll have to do Manchukuo then if Menguko can't take it. And Manchukuo, yeah, they could always need some. So we'll pop, lock, and drop it. If they accept it, that is. There we go, 87. Motherfucker. And hopefully this will build up, which it will. Now they should be getting that extra IC, baby. And then we're getting supplies down here, that's good. This here would be something important to break off. We won that. Oh, we got Ahmedabad. 7-9 ain't bad, so that's actually a pretty good trade. We're losing quite a lot of that now. Gotta stop producing that. God, isn't it taking them forever? Fucking infrastructure is so bad here. It's actually pretty high, but I can't understand why it's taking them so long. That is only a 6-9. Was that the other one? Is it that? Is it weakened that much? It's almost scary. It's like 2 goes away instantly. Yeah, these Iraqis have got this under control. Europe's, I don't know, it seems to be... Should be able to hold this against all odds. Yeah, well, these guys are blitzkrieging their way through here. This is insane stuff, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna save again. I'm like a save-o maniac right now. Ooh, we've opened up the front on both sides, so supplies are running through real easily now. And we should be able to take Agra in time. Actually, I'm gonna stop these guys from controlling themselves because they're absolute idiots while in command of themselves. Third Corps is going to be doing that. Oh, these guys are just commanding units? Fuck that. We'll run with 1 Corps. Taking the 1st Canadian... Oh, never mind. So the other ones... No, there we go. 2nd Corps. What a complete banger and mash. Also just completely gone AWOL down here. Completely pointless brigade. I want to disband it as soon as I can. Can't though, for some reason. Oh, pay us, yes. I don't know why you want to produce such a bad amount of airplanes, but fine, fine. So now this I've been ordered to take. Make their way up like that. Did my boys arrive up here? Yeah. Together with the British militia, we should be able to make quick work of this down here. And then just crush our way. Punch them into dick. See, if I put that on like this, I won't be losing any of our materials, apparently. Well, it goes down less, I gotta say. It's hard to really make... Ah, fucking that. Can't really tell anyways. It's all fucking bollocks. Lots of stuff being spread out here as Germany's slowly but finally losing the grip of this. Poles, Poles without the bows. We'll see how they do if I attack them down here. I'm gonna strangle their cocks. That sounds weird and horrible, but sometimes it's something that you gotta do if you want to break your enemy's morale. All you 3 attack simultaneously. The Battle of Abdilabad has basically already won. We're gonna break that Slovakian division instantly with force of arms. Not necessarily the Canadian style, but definitely the Gangnam style. I'm playing up in a very high speed, so I might crash any time now. I don't know. I'm just saving as much as I can, really. My hard drive's like taking a beating. Oh, I almost clicked the shut off button. Oh, thank fucking Lord I didn't do that. And these guys are going to continue up here. Oh, I didn't see them coming up here. Ooh. Ooh, we'll have to hold this. And while taking a cola back. A cola beer. This is the way to go. The manual way. The only way. The Samuel Adams way. Attacking stance, motherfuckers. Let's take Tonk down the bonk. Bonk! These guys are pushing it in here. They're still dealing with those guys, so yeah. Quite. Is right. Actually, no. At this very moment, where are the allies? I would like to get my Canadian Infantry Division. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They're gonna have to accept that, right? I hope they're just not gonna take mine then. Or, well, theirs. So, here we go. No, that's back there. Merge the selected unit. 6977. That's way better than what we had before. So I've asked them to return my troops. They have yet not replied to that. I guess they don't want to return my awesomely sexy Canadian troops. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. What the fuck happened? They pushed in here. God damn it. Well, we still have troops in there though, funnily enough, so they just took out like a part of it, and then all these guys are going to branch out. Ooh. Romania's going to be doing a lot of work down there. It's nasty. Now these guys are still holding out here. I don't... Ooh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man. They couldn't hold Malmo. I don't know if they're going to be sending so many troops down now. No, they're still holding it up here with such a large... The world's like out of supplies right now. We've been fighting for like years. Literally. We're fucking done with this. Well, once we're done here, literally down here, we will be able to push and crack their skulls. That was really bad. They just enforced on Romania, which is like ultimately stinks. By the end of each month, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save again because I don't trust this game. There we go. Continue. Now we'll be able to surround these guys and take them out. We're doing this systematically, and for all I know, there's not much left. We're getting pushed down here a bit there, but you know, it's okay. We can hold. They can hold. These guys are on the way here, and like a silver arrow cutting into flesh. I don't know if silver would be the best example, but oh, we lost all our production capabilities. Great. I really hope this doesn't knock us back too much. Stand 1? My god. Alright guys, I crashed. Luckily we saved often, as I sort of foresaw that. Foresaw it? I know I can foresee things. Or that you can foresee things, but did I really foresaw it? I don't know. Woo. Weird thoughts. Transport wise, we have this guy not doing anything. We'll put him on the 2nd Canadian Army again, I guess. These guys, complete waste of fucking time. Aborting the construction of these two, since I sort of know that it's just not going to work out at all. Put this guy down here. Do we really need 65 supplies? It's a lot. Where's the other boat? Surely hasn't arrived yet. Probably still in transit. Could have been sunk, of course. Probably sunk, yeah. Well, we gotta move over sooner or later, so I'll bring these guys right up here now, rebase it. And these guys are basically connected to land, so they can always make their way to whatever they need to go to. Actually, we're just going to break in straight away on that. I'm not going to send them to the side. It's a bit of a waste of time. This guy, absolutely waste of time. Can't disband him. Okay. Tactics control. Aggressive. Agra. That's what we have to take. So they should better be taking it now. Oh, as I feared, they have absolutely no sense of logic sort of implemented. So they're goofing about the whole place. Yeah, first score has that, great. Just gather up in one spot and like attack simultaneously with everything you have, since you're not the sort of best unit that we've got. We're winning this fight down here. Breaking them there in a matter of hours. I'm probably going to move these guys 2 and 2, because that makes for a really strong force. Gonna be saving it again here now, because I'm literally scared shitless over crashing again. And if I crash, I'll just be loading it up again, really. So I'm not going to be playing on the max speed. Ooh, that really crashes the game. I'll be playing it on this, a bit slow and smooth, you know. Strong front indeed. And they're moving up here as well. All this secured. China's like racking in troops now in a massive flow. It's really good to see that they're sending that big amount of troops. These guys aren't really moving anywhere. I guess it's because they're not with the allies yet. Once they get invited to the allies, they're probably just going to spread out as well. They're close now. Well, back and forth really. Took that over there. I'm going to take this together as well. Working out here as well, rather well. Can't really say it's doing well, that they're doing too good here in America, but once again the British have such a huge amount of troops ready to be sent away. The Germans are moving up here into Sweden again. Oh, the horror. Italy's been taken out. They're still here in the game. They got a general corps here, they got some militia. That's about it really. Militia. Malta still holds, or the British still hold Malta. This is fairly okay at the moment. A lot of Americans over here with an okay organization level, but right here they're being really pushed back everywhere simultaneously. We took this, great job. We'll move the rest up there. And the militia is really great as well, because they really just cause an awful hell of a lot of distractions, which I really fancy. It's really nice to see. These guys are going to be racing for Delhi, while these guys are going to be racing for Indore. And that guy is going to be racing for Agra. It's about the 3 triple troops right there holding down a city each, which is good. 25th is going to be going to the bottom here. These guys are moving up to Kanker. I was going to say wanker there for a second. What a wanker. Production tab. I didn't crash, did I? Alright guys, once again, third time or second time this video, I crashed, but luckily we saved just around the same point, so we're pretty much fine. It's all about really just not initiating the wrong orders and clicking the wrong things at the wrong time. So I think I dispatched my navy by now, yeah. Yeah, they're on their way. Why do they always go this way? If they get messed up, I'm going to be so pissed. No, actually, I'm even going to change them in the midst of it. Send them back here. And once they've rebased back there, I'll send them back here. Oi. Yeah, they changed. Good. And the rest is just, yeah, they're doing what they were doing.
These guys, on the other hand, have got to be reassigned their tasks. There we go. And these guys are going to be pushing up for this, and then they're going to be trying to break in there and try and get there. And now we're just going to watch the magic happen. And hopefully we will not crash again. It's that damn production tab. I'm telling you. They seem to be on the retreat here. It's a bloody massively awesome operation. Once we've taken all this out, I'm just going to be moving up here. Taking this out, sweeping across here. Then I'm going to be sitting here and going for this. I don't know, the Americans can probably hold it. They just haven't got such a big amount of troops, that's all really. Well, they have got a really big amount of troops, they just don't seem to be too well supplied. I'm pretty sure that the latter number is the attack and the previous one's defense, because Marines would probably have more attack than defense, right? Same goes for these troops. These guys are 5-3. Now these seem to be more defensive since they got engineers, artillery, and anti-tank, and only 1 infantry, so that makes a lot of sense. While these guys have 9-9, well, 8-9, just got infantry, so their defense is pretty good, but they've you know, just a massive amount of infantry is really good for attacking, I presume. There's a lot of German troops here in one position. They're like focused. We've got to snap their heads simultaneously. Like a karate film. It would be good to secure these airports as well in these cities. Really, really, really good for the Allies. And once again, the Americans are just heading in here. Oh, well, fair enough. All the others as well. It's really an allied and combined. Which is really nice. Look at that. Look at that. We'll save once again. One last time before we quit. Or well, yes, one. We'll save another time before we quit again. They all 4 have gathered. We then strike. Guerrilla warfare could be good to have. Oh, wait a minute. What did they say? Did they take my troops away? No, they. Did they say we fear that we can't send them back? No, they did return an expeditionary corps to me. Look at that. 5th Corps. Why is it not showing up here? Yeah, we know that. Yeah, 2nd Canadian Army, yeah. Bloody hell, 5th Corps without anything. What a wanker. Look at that. Completely pointless. Look at that. They didn't want to give back Graham. Why can't... They're my troops. Well, I guess Canada hasn't got much to argue with when it comes to America and all that. They kind of set the standards for that. I thought it was a... Oh, there we go. Expedition for... There, yes. 3-3. That's better than nothing. It might even break this militia off. We'll see. Oh, and the attack is catastrophal. 21-20, and we might actually win that in time. We've got Americans helping us as well. Oh, we're being attacked from behind. Oh yes, that one's looking worse, but that one's looking pretty good. Okay, good to know, good to know. We've taken this place now. No more Nazi war machines will be landing in that area. Then I'm going to do like a quick rush to cut them off from supplies. Can't take that, can we? Well, then I just walk straight up there with those. Then I'll walk straight up here with those ready to attack. I'll walk straight up with those there. These guys are heading up here. Gonna save.
Look at that. India's been almost fully been united now. The French have some troops down now. Not too many, but some. Broke them off here. Telling you, using like, having like, almost like, what is this, 20,000 men, more than that, 25,000 men or something like that. It's actually 45,000 in total, so that's... Of course that's 45,000, what was I thinking? That self is like 26,000. 30 with that. Yeah, nice. That'll break off anything, won't it? I mean, this thing can just spearhead its way through this. And just make its way straight up in there. And then we'll have them all surrounded. And hopefully the British will push on this flank as well. It would be awfully bad if they didn't. I cannot stress that enough. This guy's got to be coming here. First corps is on the tracks, I hope. Look at that. Look at the frontier. Makinsk. Soon we'll recognize some regions here. Lupovka, Pityville, Kibrevsky. Don't know any of this. Yeah, Saskiv, Korol. No, about Korol. Kumrak, I've heard about Kumrak as well. Golbovka, Urda. Krizilbaz, Zelenoye. Yeah, Zelenoye, I think that's a map in like... Is it by the ocean? Somewhere around here. Well, that's a pretty cool area as well. Nah, they've been pushed back quite heavily down here now. Sweden's being pushed in as well. We'll see if they can hold it or not. We'll see what they actually do. They're sending some troops back. They don't seem to be taking it too seriously, even though their fucking nation's being invaded from the south. Gotland division. Gotland. Not Scotland, but Gotland. And we pushed straight up in there now. We're under attack here. I think we'll be able to hold this just fine. As our other two divisions arrive as well. It'll be very hard for the Axis to take Jabalpur with such a tiny force. So then we're going to rest here for a bit. And then we're actually going to commit this like massive assault on all sides here. Oh, that's going to be horrible. Failure. We lost that attack. Guys, sorry about that. Really sorry I crashed once again, but we're saving quite constantly, so I think we were just in the midst of that attack. I'm just not going to finish you off with a crash, of course. I'm going to finish this off like a proper episode. So yeah, that was the third crash in total, actually. These are all doing the same, though. They have the same objective, and these guys are basically just moving it up here, like I ordered them to take that. What I'm going to do with these guys now is that I'm going to lend, or give him the command. I'm going to try and take Pendra. So they're hopefully going to be doing the right decisions here when it comes to attacking and pushing up. They seem to be winning on both flanks. Indeed they are. Then I will release him over the command. It's a really nice trick. You can just really get good strategic strikes out of it. Send 3 up there and 1 up there, and that should be good. Really can't get away from this. I can't help it. It's just so fun. 9 in Jabalpur should be enough for now until we wait for the rest to arrive. Oh, they're fighting here. That guy made it up there. I can probably take out the HQ alone. Yeah, he's just fighting HQ. That's funny as fuck. Great. I'd hate to end this with a crash. If I crash again, I'm just going to end it with a crash, awkwardly enough. But I think that's about it. Oh, that's pretty bad, isn't it? That is actually pretty bad. We're surrounded now. But we've got enough supplies and everything to knock ourselves out of this mess, so we should be fine. And we're tearing it up quite a lot from behind here, to be honest. If these guys get shattered, I'm going to be awfully pissed. Okay, they were not. Slowing it down now to decrease any chance of crashing. Leaving these guys here, leaving these guys here. Pulling up one guy here, one guy there, one guy there. There you go, that's a fair split.